Hey guys, what's up? It's Snake here, and I'm back with some more gameplay for you from Shadow of the Colossus. And it looks like we made it today, or that is, we're actually about to make it today, to the halfway mark, that is, for the Colossi battle. We're at battle number 8, Colossus number 8, and after we complete this, we'll be halfway through all the fights. So this one is going to be actually kind of a difficult one. Not because it's hard to figure out how to kill him or it's hard to kill him, but simply because his attack's actually pretty powerful, especially when it hits. And if you're not careful, it can hit pretty often, so you kind of have to be wary of that. But to go ahead and start out, we got to find this guy. So as soon as we leave the shrine, we're going to take a south to southwest pattern, which is going to take us up into a corner where we find a canyon. And you're going to ride straight through the canyon until it opens back up again at a T or a fork in the road. And you'll see a cave right there on the rock face. So you take the cave through and walk along the ridge, and you'll come into this lake area where there's an island in the center of it. And you can either swim straight across, which is especially good for you in case you're trying to go through and get as many trophies as you can along the way, because there's one trophy that you can get in those waters. But of course, I'll talk about that later in my trophy videos. And if you don't want to ride it, or if you don't want to swim across, you can always ride the horse. There's a little chain of tiny islands if you go to the right that you can ride around, and it'll take you straight to the front of the shrine. And then when you get to the shrine, you just head straight down the stairs, jump over a couple things, and it takes you to this cutscene that's going to show you the Colossus. And here we go. It's right here at the center of this very strange-looking, almost gladiatorial-looking structure. And he's some kind of weird gecko. So our first move is we got to obviously get closer to him because we're pretty high up. We're actually on the 6th floor. So we're going to want to head down 4 sets of stairs, and they stack on top of each other, so you don't have to run around looking for the next set. So we're going to go all the way down to the 2nd story, and we're going to find one of these areas. There's a couple of different areas around the ring where the wall is missing like that. And we're going to get his attention with the crossbow, or the bow and arrow, I should say. And as he climbs up, as you can see, he's got his 4 legs are lit up. Those are going to be secondary weak points. So all you got to do is shoot 2 of them, and it'll make him fall on his back, at which point you need to then jump down. And you, of course, are going to get a little stunned, but the closer, obviously being from the 2nd floor, the closer you are to the ground, the less stunned you'll get. And you're going to come around to the back of his tail, and you'll find his weak point right there on his stomach. Now, you don't have a lot of time before he recovers from the attack. And this is actually kind of a little bit of a bothersome point for this Colossus because it takes so long. It takes at least 4 or even 5 times of shooting him off the wall. Now this is his attack right here. He shoots this electrical blast that has this weird gas that emanates from it. But as you can see how badly it hurt me just by standing near it right here, it zoomed. I had almost full health and it zoomed down to almost nothing. Just by standing in the after effects of the attack. So his attack is pretty dangerous. You gotta definitely watch out for it. Now, after obviously he recovers and he gets back up, you're going to want to just keep doing the same thing over and over again, pretty much a wash and repeat, where you shoot his legs and knock him on the ground. Now, he does have 2 weak points, but they're both on his stomach. The first one, obviously, right there you saw before, and the second one's more towards his chest right here. And again, this one is, just as difficult as the other. It's not that it's time-consuming is what it is, because he'll curl up pretty quickly. You only usually get 2, maybe 3 hits in, and it takes at least 4 to 5 hits per weak point, depending on if you're playing normal or hard. But anyway, that looks like it's going to be it for me today. We've reached the halfway point, and I'll be back at you with 8 more eventually. So until next time, guys, peace out.